Magandang hapon Pilipinas and welcome back to the Philippines Football League. Andito po tayo ngayon sa Rizal Memorial Stadium para makita ang match number 55. It's the Azkals development team versus Dynamic Herb Cebu FC. Pleasant afternoon everyone again. My name is Ivan Gayares and joined by the very important and the ageless Ryan Phoenix. So Ryan, Another important game for our league today. ADT will try to flex their muscles against this very hot Cebu FC.
Well, thank you very much, Ivan, for that very wonderful introduction. First and foremost, well, the second half of the PFL season is well and truly underway. At sabi mo nga, no, second place Cebu trying to make ground against a Kaya team that's leading the league, that's 8 points ahead, and in their way today is the third placed ADT team na alam mo it's a very different mindset to what they're having in terms of like trying to win the league. But ADT is a team on a mission, and they're led by the legendary Stefan Truck.
And you know, the goal also of ADT is, again, not just to win, but to really build on the performances here going to the SEA Games later on in the middle of this year. So it's something that they want to do. They want to prove themselves. They want to compete. They want to really bring their A game, especially itong against the Red Hot Cebu team, who are unbeaten in the last 2 matches dito sa PFL.
And of course, Cebu having a different target of their own. As we see in the league standings, Dynamic Herb Cebu, 13 matches played. They played 2 games less, but they are 8 points behind the league leaders, Kaya FC Iloilo.
So alam naman natin na itong Cebu FC, they really want to chase. They want to win this league. And talking to owner Ortasi many times, ang goal talaga nila is makahabol and makapunta sa AFC Champions League. So it is a challenge for them, but they have progressed so far. And then they have shown that even against in the first match against league leaders Kaya FC Iloilo. And dun nga, sa Iloilo, nanalo sila 3-2. It was a very exciting game. And then they did play Stallion Laguna the week prior, and then performed well, if not for that late equalizer. But they are here to win, take points, and inch their way closer to the top.
Dynamic Earth would have been very disappointed with that draw against Stallion. Stallion, of course, in 5th in the league standings. If you put in United City at the 3rd place spot, ADT in 4th with 21 points. Mendiola with 6 points, and bring up the rear are Maharlika Manila with a solitary point, which they gained with a draw against ADT early on.
And it was, a different set of matches. Itong ADT, they have started this year with that win over Maharlika Manila. Talk to us about ADT so far in the lineup.
Well, we've seen a lot of new and not so new names in this lineup so far. Leading the lineup is number 1, Quincy Camarad, the goalkeeper at Balik ADT. Number 10, Oli Bias, another person to watch out for, is number 9 na si Andres Aldeguer. And if his surname is familiar, it's because he's the son of former PBA player Dino Aldeguer.
Well, as you all know, in front of our stadium is Taft Avenue, which is a campus of De La Salle University. So ito si Dino Aldeguer, his son following his footsteps in the sporting level. So Andres Aldeguer, tall, strong, still very young, aching to make an impact in this match. So we do expect a lot of familiar faces like Dennis Chong, Bias, but we also want to look at itong sila Harry James Nunez, and then obviously itong si Cyron South and the South brothers. So a lot of opportunities for the ADT team to improve in this match, and they want to test themselves against Cebu.
This is Cebu, their starting 11, and the heartbeat of their team and the heartbeat of their midfield. Number 6, si Daniel Gadia, but of course Cebu is led from the front by their new signing. Is it number 15, Leoford Anthony Allen? A lot of things, good things, we've been seeing and hearing from this man. And sabi nga ni coach nila na si Coach Mehmet Kakil, sabi niya, we're waiting for Allen to show his worth.
Well, Allen is Canadian. He is big, strong, and he can deliver as the target man up front. He has already scored a goal against Kaya FC doon sa Iloilo, and then they would want to improve on that performance as well. Also, we would like to take note, Mert Altinos is back together with JB Borlongan na medyo they did not start from the last game. As we wait again. These hardened veterans dito sa Cebu FC, it will be a true test for them to play against Cebu at home. Chance to prove their worth, like we said so far. Team captain for this match is Quincy Camarad. He is loaned back to ADT from Kaya, and he will try to bring that momentum with him sa upcoming SEA Games nitong summer. FC still reeling on the losses of friends and family in Turkey. They have still brought that message across that they are one with Hatay province.
And that has motivation for this team, this squad for this year. And sabi nga nila, that devastation, that earthquake in Turkey has left everyone with a relative, an acquaintance na na-affect talaga sa earthquake na yan. So they've dedicated this season and their performances in memory of those who were lost in that earthquake.
And as we see now, itong ating Azkals development team, very young, very challenged, and a lot of new faces coming through the second half, the likes of Gavin Moons, and they will really try to impress here. Alam naman natin we have the likes of Eric Galantes, Oliver Bia officiating this, and also the ageless Jason Cordova, product of FEU from Western Visayas. He has been very steady.
Well, it's very easy to build this game as youth versus experience. And usually it's a 50-50 game. Youth, of course, having that dynamicism, merong more strength in their legs perhaps, but experience, sometimes they do use it to their advantage. It's a very interesting game as well. It's a battle between second and third place teams, and obviously, Ivan, they don't get where they are without showing their quality.
Especially for Azkals development team under the tutelage as well of Stefan Schrock and coaches Arvin Soliman. So sila yung magpapakita ng methods nila to show their to teach your tactical awareness and everything in between para sa football.
For sure, and as you mentioned kanina, it's a preparation towards the SEA Games. And imagine that kind of preparation, having the chance to play against the likes of Cebu, the likes of Kaya. And obviously, yung level will only increase.
Here we go for ADT versus Dynamic Herb Cebu FC. Big challenge for them, especially playing against the big guy in Allen. Kita mo naman yung size difference with Saut and Leaford Allen. Goal kick given for ADT, says the referee. Much to the dismay of itong si Rintaro Hama, who has been a revelation in the PFL so far. Japanese wingback for Cebu has really shown his worth here. As you can see him pressuring itong si Eric Gallantes.
And immediately you see a very high press from Cebu, the men in white.
Itong si Saot in that center back position, a bit challenging, but I think he's up to it. Here comes Cebu. Medyo nung last game, hindi sila masyado nag-pressure at the start, but they're showing it now. Daniel Gadya is back after that straight red incident with Simone Rota. And manning the middle for Dynamic Herb Cebu. Itong si number 80. Marius Corre. Nunez. Now with Aldeguer. Laying off to Oli. Back to the middle. Aldeguer. Look, searching for options. Medyo masikip. Good ball forward. A chance here. ADT. The strike. Good save from June Badelik. Dennis Chong. Alam naman natin kung gaano siya kalakas on that wing. Early fight back from ADT, Ren.
A very good chance there from ADT. And as we're saying, Cebu with the high press, but ADT able to break that down.
And that's a foul by Mert Altinos over Frias.
That was a good chance there from, well, this was the foul.
And Altinos has been the linchpin, top scorer for Dynamic Herb Cebu. At that point, medyo naiwan siya ng konti, but Diaz on the ball. Plenty of options for the men in blue. Medyo may size difference yung mga dalawang teams, but here comes ADT with a delivery. And sails wide. No harm done, sabi ni June Badelik.
Olivias, a veteran of many a senior and youth team campaign for the Azkals. And as you said, a little bit of a difference in terms of height. So maybe he was right there to go straight for goal. But if anyone expects AT to just roll over, they're in for a surprise because early on, nakita natin, they almost had a chance to score. And breaking down a Cebu perhaps was caught napping. May nahanap na butas and that over-the-top ball, finding a teammate with Badelik having had to make a save.
Papu Corsame on right back, but it has done wonders with regard to the flexibility of their team. ADT, mukhang hindi talaga sila magpapatalo dito. Corre, long ball. Borlongan, he keeps chase, has the ball, he will strike! Just a little bit too eager para kay JB Borlongan.
A bit of miscommunication as they will try to look for him.
And coming into this match, the big question really was who will be the partner of Kyril Amirul in the middle. So, ano nga, Siron South with a shot! The referee raises his flag. JB Borlongan not wasting time here.
That was another chance for Cebu. Once again, it was JB Borlongan. But he was not able to find the target. The offside flag raised.
This is Hama going through. South wins it. Bugas clears. Balik kay Chong on the counter. Has space. Gets tackled late. No call. This is Corre. Back to Altinos. Wow, good takedown there for Frias. All alone. Bias. Cordon with the beat. Skips one. Crosses in. And it's a corner. After the clearance from Liao. ADT really fighting back, Ryan.
Fast and furious action we're seeing so far here. And Olivias trying to take on 3 defenders. At height, they do have Andres Aldeguer there who has all the height that you need to head the ball.
Now here's Bias. To Frias. Good ball and deflected. Here's Allen. Bit conservative there. Nilabas ka agad. Davao could not reach that.
And if this first 7 minutes, Ivan, is any indication, we're in for a good game because chances left and right. Both teams as well. You know, they all want the full 3 points, tong ADT and Cebu. And they're searching very hard for that opening goal.
Intensity given by both teams early on. If you could see, usually if you're this good, training mo for the entire weekend, you train against Stefan Schrock, who always demands 200% from training, and you reap the benefits from it.
And what a joy as well. What a opportunity for these young boys here from ADT to be able, as you said, to train with the likes of Stefan Schrock, who obviously has achieved so much in his football career.
And right now, Schrock is on the sidelines, part of the coaching staff as well as play.
And I'm sure as a player, Ivan, you have a pressure, but also you have this opportunity to impress one of the greats in Philippine football.
That's a late tackle from Altinos. It's the second time tackle. Yellow card given. And Marius Core given that warning between the lines of Cebu. They did very well here. At some point, parang nakikita na rin nila yung laro ng Cebu eh.
Well, the first time these two teams met, it was a 0-0 draw. And from the first 9 minutes, it doesn't seem like we're going to be heading for a scoreless scoreline.
No, Chong hounded by men in white. Bugas. Good overlap dito. Dabao with a clearance. And a foul by Nunez. Well, Nunez, one of the smallest players on the pitch, but he is deadly with his foot. A magician of sorts para sa ADT.
And you can see Cebu trying to use their physical advantage in terms of heft. Isang ADT team na a little smaller in size.
Parang David and Goliath talaga dito, Ryan, with Deford Allen versus Cyril Saot. As you can see now on screen.
But alam mo, these ADT boys, probably ADT men, will not be bullied.
It's also a good test for them to build up for the SEA Games this year in Cambodia.
Which I believe will start in May.
Exactly, a good tune-up also for our women's team for their World Cup campaign. Speaking of women's team, congratulations to our U20 women's team for 1-0 victory with 10 players over hosts Laos.
I think the goalkeeper was sent off in the 10th minute. So they had to play majority of that game with only 10 men and 10 women.
Good ball here to Bias. Breaks down Papu. Papu giving chase. Looking for options. Here's Frias. Has some space. Frias. He has to reset from the back. Balik kay Galiantes. Now to Amirul. Finds. Hounded by two white players. Good ball there pero nakuha ni Borlongan. Comes Core. Long ball to Allen. Cameron off his line. Definitely handball there. Let's see if what decision should be given by the referee. Seems like it was counted as unintentional, but Deford Allen did handle the ball to put it in his way. He got lucky there, Ryan.
Swerte siya nun because Quincy Camerad unable to make the definitive clearance. And Allen was through on goal.
Good pressure here from Cebu. Ball forward. Allen all alone. Bugas to beat. Very good work from Cholo Bugas.
But a very high line as well from ADT means that Allen is waiting for the pass with his position like across the last man ng ADT. They have to be worried about that, ADT.
It seems Allen was a bit offside in that position, but no flag was raised by the referee.
Ito tinatawag na playing with your shoulder against the last defender, si Leaford Allen.
It's my first time to see Coach Mehmet Kakil getting angry on the sidelines in the second half of the PFL.
Well, he knows that ADT is not going to roll over, and nakita nga natin the first 13 minutes. They're really up for the fight as well, ADT.
Here comes Aldeguer. Oh, clearance there, blocked by Chong. Surely a foul there to delay that progress.
And you see the positioning of Aldeguer as well, as playing between the lines. This one is the foul against the ADT team. Ang magandang gawin, Ivan, is if you watch the game, you just don't look at where the ball is. You look at where the players are positioned. And an example there is Aldeguer when he will have a chance later.
A bit stronger now with Moons and Frias. They have really put an edge there and a bit of height as well.
Well, number 14, Frias is a tall boy.
Good matchup here between Bias and Corsame. Here comes Frias to Aldeguer. Badele collect. Mabilis ang restart. Pressure pa din from ADT.
Well, you like to see ADT just pressuring, keep on hounding the white shirts, and they get their reward.
Now it's Chong against Davao. Wins that occasion. Cross inside.
To beat his defender. And how many times have we move?
Well, it's really good for Azkals development team at the moment. Putting Cebu to the sword.
Well, actually, both teams have had chances as well. ADT with their methodical passing and trying to beat players from the flanks. Cebu trying to find Leaford Allen with the long ball, with the high ball. And here comes Cebu once again.
Davao dispossessed. Itong si Muens. Comes Gadya. Ball to the danger man. Borlongan skips one. Strike here! Hama tried to swing that to an open Allen. Pero mukhang hindi sila nagkaintindihan sa part na yon.
Of the boot pass. Had the right idea. But once again, ADT have to be wary. Hindi pwedeng mawala yung bola in that dangerous area where you can immediately see two players from Cebu pouncing on that loose ball. And the counter was on 2 seconds after losing the ball.
Oh, we love that attitude. Ganun po kids watching. That's how you play football. You do not allow the opposing team to set up.
You catch them unawares before pa mag-set up yung depensa. And you love the intensity, you love the energy of these two teams playing today.
Good tap there from Moons. The addition of these new players have been very good for ADT. Through ball here to Aldeguer all alone against Cordova. Oh, he loses that ball. And he does.
Ball there, Ivan.
Maximize itong pace itong si JB Borlongan. And, you know, how convenient it is to have Borlongan on the left and Hama on the right. Clear can openers for Cebu. Here comes Altinos, their top scorer. Many to beat. Smart play from Chungi.
Pace 18 minutes into the game.
It's been entertaining so far for everyone watching. I think 100 or so fans here sa Rizal ay masaya din, and thousands watching. Here comes Nunez. Has space. Back to Frias. Late tackle there from Gadya. No call from the referee Borlongan again. Ball to Gadya. Gadya collects and passes! It's a crossbar and a header! What a play from Cebu FC!
Goal made from persistence with a good work on the left side. Trying to find Gadya. Gadya with good footwork as well. Hitting the bar. With persistence and with consistency as well. Making no mistake from close range.
Kintaro Hama scoring his first goal in the Philippines Football League. His value cannot be understated, especially in his first 3 games. He has really shown on that right wing. A little bit slow at the start of this match, but recovered from that aspect.
That play, that goal there shows us the importance of a secondary run and not giving up on the play. You'd have been forgiven if you thought that it's a goal already by Allen. But Hama with great recognition, great awareness, and first to the ball as well.
Well, the Cebu fans supporting this Turkish flavored side. Powered by Leylam.
And ADT now, after such a good start, but nothing to show for so far. Sinasabi natin mga challenges that they have to face. Have to dig deep and try to find that equalizer. It's still early days.
Still very early, and especially yung pinakita ng ADT at the start of the first half. There's still plenty of firepower in them. Here comes Bias. Marked by Papu. Bias. Skipping one. Shoots! Blocked by Corsame, the veteran. Comes Moons. This is Nunez. Reset mula dito for 80 Amirul. Very high off his line. Trying to support this attack. Bugas. Good 1-2 there. A little bit too forward para kay Chungi. Some clarification from the referee. He wants to keep everything in order at the moment. Probably clash of heads, which might need some treatment. Oh, the foot of Jason Cordova is bleeding, so he has to come out. What do you think about the contest in the first half of this opening half?
Well, so far it has lived to its billing. Coverage, sabi natin, it's a battle between the second place team, third place team, which is ADT. And so far in the first 23 minutes, we've seen end-to-end action. ADT with creation of so many chances, unable to find the target. Cebu as well. And the persistence of Cebu finally netting them a goal from Hama in the 20th minute. Some instructions as well from Stefan Schrock.
Well, the coaching staff of ADT, they're all very seasoned coaches. The goalkeeper coach Ed is there as well. Shrocky thinking, assessing, communicating to his team.
Greens is the man himself, Stefan Schrock. Ball.
So go back to live action.
And you caught a glimpse kanina of the very noisy and very passionate fans ng Cebu. Of course, they're cheering for their squad who currently have a 1-goal lead.
Now, itong Cebu naman, they look to play from the back with this caution here. ADT just managing the pressure from the middle. This is Bugas holding off. Back to Frias. Skips past Gadia. Here's Bias. Now to Muns. And the foul. The referee for Daipuyat, our A referee for the Philippines. We expect nothing less to manage this game. But ADT has been promising in the midfield so far. At some points, they were outplayed.
Certainly no pushovers. And ADT more than a match for the more...
Foul, says the referee. We play the ball from the ground.
And you can see the idea of Cebu. They're trying to release the fast wingers. On the left, si Borlongan. On the right, si Hama. But here come ADT with their methodical build-up play.
Header by Dabao. This is Corre. Resets to Liao. Now to Gadia. Two blue shirts near him. Oh, I love the partnership between Liao and Cordoba so far, and they have been immense. Virtually untested in the first half, but they have been good in the second half. Here, Gallantes. Back to Nunez. Bias plays it forward. Sandwich there. Foul against Cebu. Some physicality there from Daniel Gadia, which we expect.
A feisty player.
Good fake from Aldeguer, throwing off Borlongan there.
You can see how Deguerin is now playing. Trying to help his backline. Alam mo, ito yung interesting battle as well. The physicality of Cebu and how ADT will be able to match it. Because obviously the advantage in terms of physicality will be for the Cebu people.
Oh, here comes ADT. Weak pass there.
Someone who plays with a lot of passion. Ang tawag dyan ay heart on his sleeve. Paano Tagalogin yun?
Malalaman natin sa second half, Ryan.
Google muna natin, Google.
Here comes Altinos on the break. He will look for Borlongan definitely. Allen asking for the ball. Cross inside. Camerad. Oh, conversations on the touchline for both teams. Obviously, itong ADT are the most concerned.
SEA Games, as we keep on the ADT squad. But it's a good sign that, you know, he wants to continue playing, itong si Amirul.
And he wants to win, definitely.